What is up, guys? This is Taylor from Friday Night Glory. I'm here to show you guys exactly what you guys need to do on Twitter on game day when you guys need to post scores, picture updates, video updates, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do and how you need to formulate your tweets. So the first thing that I'm going to walk you through, and this does not apply to everybody, but I might as well just fill you guys in and kind of explain exactly what you need to do, is we've been having issues with people that are using the Friday Night Glory Twitter. They're having their location services turned on and they need to deactivate it. Luckily for us, Twitter has a new update, so it automatically is turned off. And if you click on this tweet right here, you'll see four little icons. This last little icon right here, and I am on the web, so it's a little bit different. The layout's a little bit different. It's easier for me to walk you guys through what I need to do on the computer. So I'm going to walk you through on the computer, but it's pretty much the same thing on your phone. Everybody's going to have this little icon right here. Just don't click it. If you click this icon, it will log us all out of the Friday Night Glory Twitter. So just as long as this icon right here is not clicked, you should be good. If you want to know exactly how to turn it off, if you go to edit, or no, not edit profile. If you go to, let's see, settings and privacy, go to privacy and safety. And you'll see right here it says tweet with a location. So you normally just want to uncheck that box. Just make sure that's unchecked. And if you read down here, it says that it's not going to affect Twitter or iOS on Android. And again, like I said, Twitter does have a new update. So as long as you do not click that icon, we will be good. No one's going to be logged out and we will be fine. But most of you guys are not going to be using the Friday Night Glory Twitter. So that does not apply to you. You can use your location services if you would like to. It's not going to affect anything. It's your own personal Twitter. So if you want to let them know that you're at the stadium or what stadium you're at, that's completely fine. It's up to you guys. But as far as formulating the tweets, let's go back to the profile. I'm going to show you exactly how you guys need to formulate your tweets for game day. Now, again, this only applies for score updates, like halftime and like different quarter changes. Other than that, you can kind of formulate your tweets however you would like, whether it's a nice pass or it's a long run, whatever it might be. It does not matter. You can write it out as it were a sentence, but this is specifically for score updates and pictures. So I'm going to come back to this box. So right here, I already have formulated a tweet. So I'm just going to copy it and I'm going to paste it over here. Now, I've already sent most of you guys the formula of exactly how it needs to look, but I'm going to walk you guys through exactly why I'm doing this and why it should look like this. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this in here. So right here, it's going to have the standard score tweet. I think that this is the best way to formulate a tweet. It's clean looking. It's easy for them to see the score and they know exactly what they're looking at right when it pops up. You'll see a lot of times people will have score updates that are really kind of cluttered and it's hard to see the score and it's just not clean looking. So this right here is the best way to kind of grab your audience. This is going to tell them right away that the score, which is the most important for anybody that's watching the game or that's not at the game, this right here is the most important. So you're going to start it off with touchdown and then the name of the team followed by the player that scored the touchdown, and then you're going to tag them. So again, every tweet is going to be different because you can only have a certain amount of characters. So you're going to have to figure out what's the most important. So obviously the most important in this tweet is going to be the touchdown, the name of the person, and then tagging them. You don't need to do the number. If for some reason it doesn't fit, delete the number. Doesn't matter. And then directly after that, have a space followed up with the score and another space followed up with the time and the quarter. So this is generally how you're going to want your tweets to be laid out for score updates. If you can just copy this in your notes on your phone and just paste it, it's super easy. This is what I do every single time that I'm at a game. I literally have it copied in my notes. The second someone scores, I just paste it right into the tweet. Let's say Allen scores. I just change the name of it and boom, it's so simple. It's so easy. This right here, this formula is going to be the easiest for you guys to post. Now, the hardest thing is finding the Twitters. I'm there with you guys on this. This is so hard to find. Every school has different Twitters. Every school has different formulas of how they use Twitter. So it's up to you guys to find those Twitters before game day, find the most active Twitters before game days. Now, a lot of these schools, I do have their Twitters, and I might be able to help you out, but not every single school has a Twitter that is the same, and they always change it. So always make sure before game day that you're looking up these Twitters and making sure that they're active and that they're the Twitters that the schools are actually going to retweet. So as you can see right here, when I had Southlake, now again, these ats right here, these are not correct ats. All of these ats are incorrect, so do not use these. I'm just using these as examples. So let's go back. Let's say Southlake scores a touchdown. Now, you're only going to be limited to a certain amount of characters, so you need to decide, again, what's the most important ats you're going to be using. For example, if you have a Southlake touchdown, it doesn't make sense to tag an Allen school if it doesn't fit, because an Allen school is probably not going to retweet that Southlake just scored a touchdown on them. So you want to kind of pick and choose who's the most important at that time. So for example, touchdown Southlake, I'm going to tag the Southlake Booster Club and maybe Southlake Athletics, followed up with an FNG Sports hashtag. Now guys, this is extremely important. You always want to use this hashtag. This is how we filter out schools. This is how we filter out our tweets. This is how we filter out everything that we post, is all done through this hashtag. It is extremely important to use this hashtag right here. We want to get it trending. We were number 8, I believe, last weekend over the Dallas area. So it is extremely important to use the hashtag. This hashtag always needs to be in every single one of your tweets, followed up with tagging us. Tagging us is extremely important because it immediately lets us know that you guys posted an update. So it needs to look like that. Always have us tag followed up with our hashtag. These two are the most important in these tweets, just because we want to be able to get our score updates out to our audience and let them know the second you guys post. So if you guys do not tag us and you do not use this hashtag FNG Sports, and it needs to be a capital S, then we will not know that you're tagging us. So this is also important. All right, guys, the next thing I want to touch base on is posting pictures and videos on Twitter with your score updates. Now, I always post pictures and videos on score updates. If you notice the Friday Night Glory Twitter posting videos and pictures, normally one of those posts are going to be me. And I always post a picture and a video with my tweets. They're more engaging. People like to see their faces. People like to see their play after the game. Players like to go back on our Twitter and see plays that we have captured. So in my eyes, we're so important to those players because sometimes they don't even get to go back and look at an up close look at what they just did on the field. So to me, it's kind of like it's good for both ways. So I always like to be on the sideline, be up close, always getting video, always getting pictures. Now, some of you guys, you don't have the opportunity to do that because you're either up in the press box or you're doing something else, and you don't always have that opportunity. But for people that are specifically on the field, always getting pictures, always getting video, always doing score updates, like myself, this is my workaround for limited characters. So I'm going to post a picture. And again, it's just going to be a random picture, so I'm just going to do a football. So if for some reason you do run out of room, you don't have enough characters, make sure you just get the touchdown, the name of the player, tag them if you can, get the score update with the time and what quarter. If you can tag FNG Sports, use that hashtag first, and then tag Friday Night Glory, then you can tag the rest, whether it's Southlake Athletics, whether it's the Booster Club, whether it's Allen, you can do the rest right here. So it says right here who's in this photo. You just want to go ahead and click that, and you can tag up to 10 people in this. This is just like tagging Friday Night Glory. This is just like tagging a player. You can do all of this within the photo itself, and it does not affect the characters. This is the workaround if it doesn't fit. And this is what I recommend. So, for example, I'm going to tag Randy because Randy's in this picture. If we can find Randy. There he is. There's Randy. So I'm going to tag Randy in this picture. And I'm going to tag Kenny in this picture. And I'm going to tag, who else we have? I'm going to tag Matt. These are just a few examples. You can tag 10 people in this, and this will alert them the second that it's posted. This is the workaround if it doesn't all fit. So as long as you have this formula right here for score updates, you have all the players that you need tagged in your tweet. you're good to go. So then you just hit tweet and post, and boom, it's up on this. It's up on the site. It's good to go. We get tagged, the players get tagged, booster clubs get tagged, and that's exactly what you need to do when you're posting score updates and video and pictures during game days. So guys, I hope this helps. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You guys know where to find me, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Bye.